Hey everyone, it's Tony George on Sunday. Free NBA pick coming your way. Happy Mother's Day. We have a lot of gals that watch these videos. Happy Mother's Day. We couldn't do it without you. Keep raising those kids right. Keep an eye on them. I've got two myself and a good mother myself for my children. So, nonetheless, happy Mother's Day to all. And let's win some money here on Mother's Day in the NBA. Finally got over the hump yesterday. A couple of free pick winners for you yesterday, snapping I think a 2-day slump with the free pick. So got another one for you here today. We'll get right to it. Heads up, NASCAR Darlington today, 6-unit top play. Really like this head-to-head matchup and a very good line in what I think is a total mismatch. We cashed last week at Dover, won 2 out of 3. I think we were like plus 520 or something. NASCAR's been a little bit difficult to figure out with these next-gen cars this year, especially early. Not only the car, but how the drivers reacting, race teams, and pit. We just had some bad luck. We had some wreck out, like 2 or 3 wreck outs. We had some blunders in the pit that cost guys position at the very end of the race when they've been leading and all this, that, and the other. But we're kind of getting it straightened out. It's a process, especially with these new cars and stuff. So, nonetheless, we're getting it lined out. We got a big winner for you here today. In this game tonight, now, the last game was an anomaly. Because very rarely are you going to see this Miami team, as deep and talented as they are and as well coached as they are, play like they did the last game? Now, we had a 7-unit play on that game. We put the pick out. We did not know Joel Embiid was going to play, and that's it. That puts a different spin completely on the game. And Miami looked slow to react to it. They were a little bit stunned that he was playing. They did not play well. They never got off the bus. They didn't do anything well. They didn't shoot well. Nothing. They didn't do anything well. And you can expect a team as good as Miami to play better. And I also think Joel Embiid will play better. He looked a little rusty. He wasn't the dominant player that he was. But Philadelphia, in my opinion, played the best game they played in a month. They looked versus the game before that. The last game they played at Miami, which they lost, before this home game when Embiid came back, they looked, outside of Maxey, they looked completely uninterested, unmotivated, lethargic, no hustle, no nothing, and Doc Rivers lit a fire under their ass because the last game, they looked like a contender. They looked like a team that in the middle of the season that looked unbeatable, that looked like the team to beat in the East. That's the team that they look like. And if they come out there today and play like that, this ought to be a hell of a game, which is why I like the over in this game. It's around 207.5. They dropped the number down about 4 points because of the 99-79 game last game. That was an anomaly. And I know all the trends are on the unders. As a matter of fact, Miami in their last 8 games, 10 games, have went under 8 times. Well, trends are meant to go back the other way and even out. They always do. Always do. I think that's the case here. They're going to pull out all the stops here. They want to go up 3-1. They're the better team in this series. Even with Joel Embiid at 100%, I thought they were the better team in this series. We'll see. With them, I just think that they're going to bounce back today, and I think, you take a look at these two teams on the season. They average 219, they allow 213 combined. The Miami Heat, off a 10-point loss or more, their last 5 times, which hasn't been very often, they're 4-1 on the overs. They're going to bounce back. You're going to see Miami do some damage today and get back. And this game, as tight as it's going to be, has the potential for overtime as well. I'm taking the over in the Heat and 76ers game. Interesting last night, as I told you, Golden State probably would just pull out a can of whoop ass Watch that injury. If Morant has an injury to that knee that keeps him out, Golden State will sweep him out. They can't. And I know their record without Morant this year in the regular season was damn good, surprisingly good. But it's going to be different. You're in the postseason now against a team that's won championships and a coach that's won championships. And without Morant, without his 47 each of the first two games, they wouldn't even been close. You take that out of the equation, that's death to Smoochie. FYI, over at the website today, we did not have a good Friday and we did not have a good Saturday. The bright spot is WNBA. We're unbeaten. We're just doing 3-unit picks, singling out the best bet, slow and steady, tortoise and hare wins the race. That's what we're doing in the WNBA. 4-unit best bets in PGA, NHL, NBA, and Major League Baseball, and the 6-unit top play in NASCAR. Been up since 3 a.m. Working all these sports today. Put in a lot of overtime on this card. And although Friday and Saturday we slipped, we're going to kick some ass here on Sunday. Come over to Doc's and join us. Have a great Mother's Day, all you gals out there. And you guys, do something nice for Mom. You know what I'm doing? I'm taking her to the Colt concert at House of Blues tonight at Mandalay Bay. Rock and roll. Booyah.